This is music, and this is an old school update. Welcome to another haul/update video. In this video, I'm going to show you a small stack of vinyl and some cassettes I bought on Discogs from a seller whose name I can't remember because it has some X's and F's and M's. I don't know, some letters in it. And it was a very good buying experience. And normally I like mentioning the sellers from Discogs when I have good buying experiences, just to support them. But I just can't remember the name of the seller, but I'll make sure that it pops up on screen in writing so you can check it out, because it was a great buying experience. Let's turn to the items. First, some cassette tapes. I think they're all demo tapes from back in the day, back in the 90s. This one is Thornescrown, bit hard to read, but awesome logo. To be honest, I don't remember what kind of music this is. I think I just bought it on a whim because back in the 90s, one of the things we did in the local underground scene was to, obviously go to gigs, and then, we would buy demo tapes by not just local artists, but sometimes artists from other towns. And obviously the artists that performed, right? So we would buy demo tapes to support these artists, and I just have a soft spot for demo tapes from that era, like the 90s, late 80s. Got some more here. Thorns and Flowers, The Awakening. I think it's still a demo tape, but it looks very professional because they have one of these chrome tapes with printing on it and stuff. I think it's Gothic metal. I'm not a big fan of Gothic metal. I don't have a problem with Gothic metal at all. I just never took the time to explore it. But Gothic metal in the 90s was very different from Gothic metal today. So this is going to be interesting. This is a blind buy, to be honest. Again, I bought it on a whim because I have a soft spot for demo tapes from back in the day. This is the same story, no compromise. I think it's a demo tape, but it's another very professional looking demo tape. So I look forward to giving this a spin too. So that's great. Let's turn to the vinyl. Up first, I gotta be honest, right now as I'm shooting this, holding this in my hand, Dorsal Atlantica, Searching for the Light. I don't remember at all what kind of music this is, but I do remember checking out a song or two from it and really liking those songs, and that's why I decided to pick it up. So I'm pretty sure, despite the fact I can't remember what it is right now, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like this, and I'm gonna spin this a whole lot. Let's see. Up next, this was very cheap. Punishment Area by Faith or Fear, and this is an album I have been looking for a while. And the reason why this is very cheap is that the outer sleeve or the jacket has some tiny, or not tiny, actually has a bit of an epic corner bend here, and it doesn't have the original inner sleeve, so that's why it was super cheap. The record itself is in great condition, so I decided, you know what, it was very cheap. I've been looking for this album. I'll grab it, and then if I kind of feel the need, I'll grab maybe an update copy at some point, but who knows. In any case, the disc is in perfect condition, and that's what's important at the end of the day, to me at least. This one is super cool. Glad to have this. Hellstar, Burning Star. I love this cover artwork because I do love me some science fiction. And this looks a bit like the Death Star in the background, right? But the jet fighter here looks a bit more like one of the jet fighters from Robotech. So two of my favorite, shall we say, franchises in science fiction, kind of like, it reminds me of those. and obviously the music itself is fantastic too. So awesome. That's one of the reasons why I picked this one up in the first place, this haul. And this is another record I've been looking for, The Key by Nocturnus. I think this is an earache reissue, because it has the FDR tag attached to the catalog code. So I think it's one of their full dynamic range reissues. So this is not an OG, but look at this awesome cover artwork. I think on the OG, I think the color is a bit lighter. It is actually kind of, now here obviously it looks pretty cool because you got a ring light shining on it so you can see the details. But if you just look at this in normal light, it is a bit hard to see, but you can still see that it's an awesome piece of cover artwork. So there you go, Nocturnus, The Key. And here's another record I was actually on the lookout for, Act of God by Snow White. Like awesome thrash speed metal. So that's why I mean, I feel like not that many vinyl in this one, a handful and some cassette tapes, but actually the only one that I wasn't actively looking for was Dorsal Atlantica. All the other ones are, records I've had on my radar, like Snow White, Faith of Fear, Hell Stars, Burning Star, and Nocturnus's The Key. So this is probably one of the quality-wise, one of the best hauls in a long time. So, but there you go. I'm really satisfied with these items. Great stuff. Thanks for watching.